Arya and her boyfriend decided to go skidding at a beautiful hill station. They were excited, but when they reached the skidding area, they found out that they had to take a chairlift to the other side of the mountain. The problem? The chairlift fee was ridiculously expensive. As they stood there, wondering what to do, the guard of the chairlift approached them and made a bizarre offer. "If you let me smell your fart," he said to Arya, "I'll let both of you ride the chairlift for free." Arya and her boyfriend exchanged awkward glances. The deal was disgusting, but free was free. So Arya took a deep breath, squeezed her stomach, and released a fart so strong that the guard's mustache curled up and his eyes watered. Gagging but true to his word, he let them on the chair lift for free. As they went up, enjoying their victory, a sudden, ferocious snowstorm hit. The winds howled, and the chairlift swung dangerously in the air. Suddenly, bang! The entire system froze, and their chair was stuck mid-air, nearly 100 feet above the ground. To make things worse, the guard, terrified of the storm, ran away, leaving them stranded. Arya's boyfriend started panicking. "I can't die freezing in a chairlift. I'd rather take my chances." And before Arya could stop him, he jumped. Thud! The sound echoed through the valley. Arya looked down in horror. Her boyfriend had landed, but both his legs were completely shattered. He lay there, unable to move, groaning in pain. Before he could even process his agony, the distant howling of wild wolves filled the air. A pack of hungry wolves appeared from the shadows, their glowing eyes fixed on him. Within moments, they lunged at him, tearing into his flesh. He screamed in pain as Arya, stuck above, could only watch helplessly. Tears streamed down her face, but suddenly, in a desperate bid for survival, Arya knew she had to escape. Every second counted, and with each breath, she felt the weight of the danger closing in. Her instincts kicked in, guiding her through the treacherous terrain. She moved quickly, her heart pounding, knowing that her life depended on it. A mighty fart erupted from her. It was so powerful it blasted straight down like a missile and struck the wolves. The force sent them flying in all directions. They whimpered and ran for their lives. But it was too late for her boyfriend. He was gone. Arya knew she wouldn't survive the freezing cold much longer. With no other option, she decided to jump too. As she let go of the chairlift, she braced herself for a deadly impact. But just before hitting the ground, her fart acted like a parachute, softening her landing, and she touched the ground without a scratch. But her troubles weren't over. The wolves, though scared, were still hungry. They started creeping toward her again. Just as one wolf leaped at her, another explosive fart shot out like a cannonball. The sheer force sent the entire pack flying into the trees. Wasting no time, Arya sprinted toward the road. A car was approaching, and she waved frantically. The driver saw the desperate, fart-powered girl and screeched to a halt. She jumped in, and the car sped away, leaving the wolves and the terrifying night behind. As she caught her breath, the driver turned to her and said, "Why does it smell like something just died in here?" Arya just looked out of the window, her eyes filled with trauma. The end,